Serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
It's a big day for Bison Nation. We are just 2 hours away from kickoff in the game that will determine which team will earn a ride to Frisco. The Bison football team will get their semifinal game underway at 7 o'clock tonight. But for now, let's send it over to our own Alex Egan and Beth Houle for a preview.
Hi, Alex Egan and Beth Houle here. We're getting you set for football over on KX4 with the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show. We'll get our show underway at 6 o'clock, and we're talking about the Bison and the Bearcats in the FCS semifinals. Beth, what's one of the things you're looking forward to?
You know, I feel like we've spent so much time talking about the Bison defense and the Sam Houston State offense, and last week it was Wofford's offense and NDSU's defense. I'm tired of it. I want to talk about the Bison offense. They are coming out in force this season. I want to talk about them because I think they're going to have their way with the Bearcats.
Well, I want to talk about the Bearcat offense because Jeremiah Briscoe brings in a very, very good passing attack. 4,000 yards passing. He's the Walter Payton Award winner from last year, one of the best players in the FCS. He brings that back here into the Fargo Dome. How will he handle it? Who knows? It's his first trip to the Dome. It should be an exciting one. We hope you'll join us on the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show at 6. The game kicks at 7 on ESPN2.
Thanks, Alex. And of course, with some football comes a little tailgating. Some diehard fans were out tailgating as soon as they could today. Our very own Mike Morkin has been out there with the fans since 2 this afternoon and joins us now with more. Hey there, Mike.
All right, thank you so much. We're out here in the tailgate section prior to today's big game, and I'm with some ladies. Lady, what's your first name?
Sarah.
Sarah, and yours?
Kathy.
Kathy.
Penny.
Penny.
Nicole.
Okay. And normally on Friday afternoons, you work, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Not today.
But today we're out enjoying the big game and having a good time. Tell me about your thoughts on tonight's game against Sam Houston State.
I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be exciting. We're going to win.
Okay. Any thoughts on how well Sam Houston plays?
No. No thoughts.
Tough question. How about sales at Macy's? Any?
That I can tell you about.
Tell me. Okay. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a loud crowd, don't you think? Yeah. And you? Your thoughts?
Well, Bison are going to win. That's about all I know. Yeah.
And you already make plans for Frisco?
We're ready.
You've already got plans for Frisco
hotel
already?
Rooms made, tickets
You got
made.
hotel rooms?
Yeah,
So
we're ready.
confident bunch here, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Any prediction on the score?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
Okay.
I don't know. You say the score.
How about 1-0?
No. 42-14.
42-14 from back there. You'd be closer than that? Okay, but we're expecting a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game.
All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for chatting with us. Enjoy your afternoon. More tailgating to come at 5:30. For now, we'll send it back to the studio.
Thanks, Mike. It looks like you're having a good time out there. And be sure to tune in tonight to Valley News Live at 9 and also to Valley News Live 10 at 10 for all the latest Bison coverage. And the cool temp sure didn't keep those Bison fans from tailgating. Today we even saw some sun. Let's head right over to Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson for a look at the forecast. Hutch?
Well, Melanie, as we head out this evening, there's a band of snow that is beginning to move from the northwest right through the valley, and roads will once again likely become a little on the slippery side. Temperature's not too bad. Here is a look at the out in Moorhead from the Red River Bridge. Traffic kind of backing up as it's busy this time of the evening. And here's a look at the Crary area where already some snow covering roads and surfaces. The radar shows bands of snow moving through the Red River Valley in northwest Minnesota. It looks like it'll be prolonged through the evening hours, with western parts of Cass County getting a heavier band where the dark blues are. Grand Forks, you're seeing snow move through, and that will continue throughout the evening as it will in northwest Minnesota. Temperatures fairly steady this evening on the boundary where temperatures are warmer from Jamestown and Gwinner and down into the Sisseton area. We could see some freezing drizzle once again, so give yourself a little extra time if you're out and about traveling. Take it slow and arrive safely. I'll have details on what you can expect for the weekend ahead, though. I do think we'll see more sunshine.
Oh, good. That's great to hear. Thank you, Hutch.
You're welcome.
And some new information for you now on a story we first brought you this morning. We now know the names of the people involved in a crash in Richland County. Here's a picture we were able to take of the crash. North Dakota Highway Patrol says 17-year-old Jacob Olsby of Morton was driving eastbound on Highway 13 when he lost control on icy roads. This sent him into the westbound lane and crashing into 43-year-old Chris Christopher Adland. Olsby was taken to Sanford and Fargo for minor injuries. And we have some new developments on a story we have been following for you for over a year. A Fargo man accused of threatening Senator Heidi Heitkamp has been found guilty in federal court. Kevin Lee Olson sent the senator an email nearly a year ago. In it, he wrote in part, quote, "I guess I should find you and shoot you in your red head." End quote. Heitkamp called Capitol Police, who came to Fargo and arrested Olson a short time later at his home. His trial lasted 4 days, and no sentencing date has yet been set. A man is in jail after a kid's birthday party got out of hand in South Moorhead. Police say some adults at the party were drinking, and at one point a man was asked to leave, but wouldn't. It was reported to police that 39-year-old Toby Givens III grabbed what was thought to be a knife, but it was later determined to be a sharpening tool. Givens was arrested for second-degree assault and making terroristic threats. And take a look at this. You are looking at 30 pounds of marijuana. A Colorado man is now facing a felony drug charge after he was caught with all of this in western North Dakota. The Morton County Sheriff's Office says a deputy stopped 29-year-old Jacob Todd for speeding on Wednesday near Mandan. A police dog indicated there were drugs in the vehicle, and authorities say they found bags of marijuana worth about $30,000 on the street. Todd faces a drug charge that carries a maximum punishment of 20 years in prison. Well, it's Friday. It's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Fargo police say Katie Furaseth is wanted for fictitious registration and a probation violation on criminal mischief. We have her picture up on your screen right now. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Furaseth. And in tonight's schemes and rip-offs, the West Fargo Fire Department would like to warn the community about a phone scam using the department's name. An individual has been calling residents posing as a fire department representative and soliciting donations. At this time, the West Fargo Fire and Police Departments are not involved in any phone-based fundraising efforts. And if you do receive a suspicious call, find out the caller's name and the name of the organization they represent. And remember to always report these calls to your local law enforcement agencies. Well, with a little over a week to go, the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign still has some ground to cover, and they could use some help doing so in more ways than one. So far, they're about halfway to this year's $900,000 goal, but the campaign can use some more help. Major Elaine Medlock says they still have room for volunteers. They have 900 bell ringing hours to fill before the campaign ends a week from tomorrow. If you would like to help, you can contact the Salvation Army at 701-356-2691. And parents beware.